Hey everybody, Fletcher Stump here. Welcome back to another episode of Radioactive Inc. And we are starting top 10 lists again. And just because I can, I figured what better way to bring this series back than with the top 10 most useless superpowers ever. And when I say useless superpowers, I mean in the aspect that they are no good in helping the public at all. Like, you're not going to be saving lives with these powers. So, you may ask yourself, why do the top 10 most useless superpowers to bring the series back? Simple answer, I was bored. So let's go ahead and we'll start this off at number 10. The number 10 most useless superpower is the power to talk to bread. I'm going to go ahead and let you process that for a second. There you go. I mean, you could talk to bread already. Nothing about this power states that it's going to answer you. And if it did, I doubt it would have anything to say because it's bread. So, we're just going to leave that one as it is, eh? At number 9, we have the power to make hair grow. I guess that's great if you're going bald, or if somebody you know is going bald. But, yeah, you're not going to be saving any lives with, you know, the ability to make hair grow super fast. You know, it's just not happening. It's not. At number 8, we have the power to talk to fish. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and let you process that one for a second. There you go. What would a fish honestly have to say about anything at all? It's a fish. It's a fish. That's all it is. Why would you want to talk to a fish? Alright. At number 7, we have the power to turn into a brick. Nothing about this power states that you could transform back. It just says, transform into a brick. That's about as useless as it can possibly get. Absolutely. Like, you couldn't even prop open a door. Like a closing door, you couldn't even prop that up as a brick in order for people to like slide out underneath because a brick isn't very tall. So this is definitely useless. Let's see, at number 6 we have the power to breathe underwater up to 10 feet. 10 feet's not a very big distance, so the fact that you can only breathe underwater up to 10 feet would be great if you're like snorkeling right off the coast and want to check out a coral reef, but other than that, there's not very many practical applications to that. Unless it somehow combines with the power to talk to fish, in which case you could just live in the ocean and have yourself a grand old day. But until then, the power to breathe underwater for up to 10 feet is not very applicable. There's no real life-saving benefits to this at all, of any kind. Number 5, we have the ability to fly at 10 miles per hour. Okay, that's great for like personal use because you don't have to follow roads anymore. You could just go in a straight line to your destination and get there like super quick. But if you're trying to save people, by the time you got there, shit would already be under control. Because you're only going at 10 miles per hour. That's not a very fast speed. Yeah, it's faster than, you know, the walking speed of pretty much everybody, but in terms of general effectiveness, it just doesn't have it. It's, again, not very applicable for, you know, what you're trying to do. Okay, again, another useless one here. At number 4, we have the ability to run at 50 miles per hour backwards. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can't run backwards for a very long period of time without tripping over my own feet. And if you're running at 50 miles per hour, you're going to need to rig up like some weird-ass rear-view mirror thing going on here just so you don't run into shit on your way. So, you might get to where you're going quick enough if you get good at running backwards, but again, in terms of general effectiveness, it just doesn't really have it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. At number 3, we have the ability to glow during the day. That would serve zero purpose. Absolutely, undeniably, zero purpose. What effectiveness could there be with you glowing like a glow stick while the sun's out? Totally useless. But that's alright, because number 2 and number 1 certainly top the whole list combined. So, at number 2, we have the ability to transform into a liquid. Once again, just like turning into a brick, this one has no stipulations about turning back. And more importantly, you're transforming into a liquid. If you're like a jackass and just want to make people slip, that's great. But other than that, transforming into a liquid really has no, any general use at all. It's useless. It's completely fucking useless to be able to transform into a liquid unless you feel like committing suicide yet want to also give someone a tasty beverage. So, yeah. But that's alright though, because number 1 on the list tops them all. At number 1, for the most useless superpower, we have 1 second super strength every 5 minutes. So basically, you would have enough super strength to like quickly flip a car, and then you would have to wait 5 minutes before you got 1 second super strength again. Meaning that this does not stack up, so you can't add up your seconds or anything and then have like an hour's worth of super strength. No, you get 1 second, and if you use it, you have to wait 5 minutes. So, you know, deciding like, you know, you punch somebody out and then they want to challenge you to a fight, you gotta be like, okay, we're doing this in 5 minutes, because I need to rest real quick. It'd be funny, but it's just, again, no real applicable use to helping the public in any way, shape, or form. So, that was the top 10 most useless superpowers of all times. Now, if you like this video, you go ahead and you click on that like button, and let me know what you thought of the video, and if you have your own useless superpower, leave it for me down there in the comments section. Subscribe to this channel because the top 10 lists are coming back. It is going to be a regular thing once again. I may have to increase the upload schedule again, but we'll figure that out later. And don't forget to share these videos around, because I'm going to come up with some funny top 10 lists again and then some serious ones, you know, just to kind of keep it mixed up here. And, you know, let them know what we're doing here on the channel so they can subscribe and the channel can grow, our community can grow, so on and so forth. But the most important thing is for you to remember to take care of yourselves and to remember to take care of each other. And until then, everybody, I'm Fletcher Stump with Radioactive Inc., signing off.